Okay, let's go again. DonRamon. I think I'll try that Alekhines again. Maybe it's got a bit of luck for me if it can transpose into Frenches. Play with G6 here. Not there's much choice probably. In fact, C5 and stuff would seem King's Engine-ish, 4 pawns attack-ish. Even move F6 looks a bit absurd. I take here, Knight C6 or something, or yeah, Bishop G4, Knight D4. A bit like a King's Engine, 4 pawns attack. So again, I'm not totally unfamiliar, I think, but this difference is the knight over here. Interesting. Sort of mixture of Greenfield and King's Engine against the 4 pawns attack. If I just undermine D4 as I would in the King's Engine, maybe that's a reasonable idea. Except I don't want this bishop unleashed to take knight D4. No, there isn't knight D4. I could take on C4 though. Knight A5, B3, Queen D7, or F6. Should I play C5 there? Oh dear, I think I've... no, this is not good. What about just Rook D8? Now, just pressurise that. If D5, Bishop F3 and Knight E5. E3 to stop Knight B4? Oh, I was going to play that anyway. Right. Cautiousness, I think, creeps in. It's just because you've got high rating. It's an element of psychology, it seems. People become frightened rabbits a bit. I don't know. Play A3. I mean, what's an A3? The issue here is surely about D4 now. So, also C4. Not being able to take with Knight C4. The bishop takes the rook, but D4 is now under fire of D5, Bishop F3. If it takes on C6, Bishop takes C6. So I'm actually threatening just Bishop F3 here. This looks cosy. So the Alekhine defence, named after Alexander Alekhine. For those that don't know, he's a past world champion. He brought back the dynamism into the game after Capablanca was routinely beating people like a relentless machine, not losing for years. But then it was a surprise when Alekhine managed to beat Kappa in the World Championship match. Kappa was thought invincible up until that time. So the Alekhine defence, named after Alexander Alekhine, Russian champion. So Alekhine brought back dynamism into the game. So Bishop F3, and Queen's in trouble. Black Queen E4. Queen E4 to play something horrible like Knight E5. Try and use this pin on the Queen. It's Queen C1, I guess. I like this position. This is a new kind of feeling to the position here, to the French. That White's totally like overextended his position. If I can just exploit the tactical holes here, or rather exploit the holes tactically here. So maybe do I need to rush to exploit this D4? Let's say Queen C1 as an example. Queen C1. Or F6 here. Can I get away with the cheeky F6s? Weakens angles, Bishop G4s is gonna. He's not even threatening Bishop E7 here, so I can just play Knight D4. Don't need to weaken myself here. Okay, Knight D4. It's collapsing, isn't he? Isn't this an example of a collapsed position? Because Rook takes D4, hinting his Queen, hitting E2 as well. E5 is dropping off. I think this is a bad position of White, isn't it? I'm threatening bishop e2. Unless queen b3, little cheapo queen b3 on f7. Giving up the queen, okay. Bishop d1, queen e5. Then seeing bishop and rook. Feels good. How does he defend rook and bishop? Given I've never played the Alekhine before, this is not bad fun. Let's play another. In fact, I play Alekhine in reverse with knight f3, of course. English. Oh, this guy's quick. Oh, dead quick. He's someone who wins on time. He's going to play queen d7. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. What about just rook c1 and knight d5, trying to exploit his pesky queen on c8 position? Cool design for a Alekhine, is it? The cheek of some people. I mean, what is this? He's going to play queen h5 and knight g4 now. Oh, I have to stop this. I mean, knight h4. Knight h4. Stop the fun for him. Although knight g4, what about f3 now? Can I not play, my knight's trapped. Oh god. Knight f5. Bishop f2 to play g4. What a cheeky person to do this. How about d4 flooding him in the centre? Or just g4 trying to trap the queen, or b4 first trying to trap the queen, then g4, b4 first, a5, b5, be good to undermine d5, and g4 is queen h6 or queen g5. Oh, he's using a bit of time. He's thinking. So queen on h5, cheeky hack attack, neglecting the centre. The centre, you know, if you get your piece in the centre, they're more flexible, and that's very important. Flexibility. So his queen's not that flexible. His pawn structure can be undermined at various points. b4, b5 doesn't seem to meet the needs of the position though. His queen being over here, I'm more tempted just to harass the queen tactically. g4. I don't want to play f4 and give up g4. I'm not sure I want to play d4 either. Can I just take that? Then play g4? And his queen moves, then I just take on d5? I mean, the rook's potentially good, so g4 here, queen h6, but then e5, and knight takes d5. Well, e5 doesn't work. About knight e2. Knight e2. Ladder of f4. Okay, it's not a particularly aggressive move, is it? Or is it? What about h3 now? Let's try and really threaten f4. We could take, yeah. Let's play f4 here. I might black this out actually. Play rook d8 or something. I mean, still better. Let's weakened some squares surely. And get this queen c5. Can I get my bishop active and right off the rim? That would help. Anything else on the wish list? Get the queens off. Got a clock advantage anyway. What is he doing about this? I know this is bad. What about rook d1 and bishop f1, knight g2 to e3 to d5? That would sort out this problem and this problem. Also threatening, I don't know. Taking a lot of time, isn't he? Get the queens off. Play rook d1. So I'll try this plan. Looks good. Bad plan is better than no plan, as they say. So it improves the scope, the quality of the pieces if I can do this. Although he's got tactical threats now. Okay. Bishop 1, that's g5, and there's on f3. So I'm going to take on d4 first, but then extend his bishop. So king f1, and he's got bishop c4s. G5 and knight d5. Oh, that's tricky. Or king h1. Oh dear, bishop f1, g5. Knight f5, knight f3, king g2. Is that so bad? I'm on a6, I'll do that. Sorts out the h4 problem anyway. Losing f3. If it goes to f5, looks better than being on h4. If he doesn't do anything, king g2. I'm going to play bishop a6 anyway. That's alright, isn't it? Or knight d5. Take the g pawn probably. G4 attack later. Bishop a6 here. And b4. Oh, he's attacking me. Okay. If I take knight g4, knight d5, that'll be good for my knight. So I'll play that. So I've got potential now, rook c7s, f6s and bishop d4s. Also king f3 and rook g1 might be useful to consider. King f3 and rook g1, bishop d4 and king f3. So bishop c8 comes to mind. I'll take this pesky knight. Yeah. Although king f3 does knight e5, but I do get the chance to play rook g1s. Well, king f2, yeah. So knight e5, king f2, and play rook g1 next. Except I've just lost a bloody piece. Idiot. Oh, that's tragic. Let's try and double up rooks anyway. I've got clock advantage still. Okay, can't move the bishop. It's not all over yet, just yet. Giving up piece to get the skewer. Can we set that? About king e3 here. Stop d2. Play f6, g7, rook h7, rook h8 mate. Can I get an f6? I think I have to do this actually. Alright, get the king out now. Trouble. Actually, rook c1 would have been great. I don't know where can I go with the knight? Nowhere. b5. He's going to play rook e1 to d2. Disrupt him. Knight 4 stops knight rook h5. Rook h5 mate. Oh. Okay, time to go for this cheapo mate on a8. 18 seconds.